I do have to say too that the one room, I know they don't want this, but they're lazy. Like that is so cool. Stop it.
Nobody wants that duty, Mrs. Berman. They don't want the duty to tell everybody.
Yeah. But if not, then we have a backup.
I know. Part of that's across the road, or across the road. Refuge one or safety.
Yeah.
And they'll stop people too, like people want to start. Which that helps you. Yeah, people like just start out into that second one and it's a massive one.
Before you get to your next one, have we ever thought about, I'm going to jump on the anyway, have we ever thought about submissive here?
He is working on that.
Yeah, he actually implemented something with the dismissal the past few days. So waves of buses coming through and some things there. People coming in to pick up their kids, having walkers and pick up parked out on the streets. They get walked up and get them. So there's a number of things that have been addressed differently.
That's what so I feel bad for the women, the kids, getting put in the strollers and stuff, all kinds of weather, having to walk up to the door and stand in the line. Now I don't mean to date myself here, but when I was at Rolling Acres, they had a very crisp, clean procession that went around the block. You remember?
Yeah, but it was a bigger area too. What was bigger than what the area is now.
Yeah,
But now we're going to do stuff we have, and we use this as the parent pickup.
I don't know, and Mr. Moran and I talked about that, and I can certainly bring it up to him again, but I don't know that that solves the issue except for displaces it. So this building, when it was designed and added on to, didn't take into account that 800 students would be coming here, or 900 students would be attending, instead of the 400 or 300 that were here previously. So nothing was necessarily really addressed. So we started talking about some of those things. Those could be options that we would look at in a capital project with additional things. So yeah, I would really, I think that those things would be coming through in facilities.
Yeah, agreed. Just to piggyback on that too, is there a specific area, like if you have parents who aren't going to follow the directions that are given for safety, they would be told that, look, you guys, this is the area where you will be asked to pull up to. You can get like the parking, like 5 spots out there reserved. I know they get stacked. I know parking's a lot, but even here when you're tight in during the day, and it's like, oh my word, there's miles, all those spaces are taken, which is really a great thing. You know, that's a good thing. But you're going to be asked to pull into this spot. That's where you will take your child. You can get them out of the car and give them all the love you want before you get them into the building. Yeah, we do that at my school. Like, parents didn't like it, but they're now following. Like, it can't take up their time because parents are really, we are rushed. It just is our society right now. But for the safety of the students and the parents, and maybe the parents that need to get to work or to an appointment or something else, like, you have designated spots where if you need to do that, this is where you need to go. And again, that would be a facilities thing.
Sure.
Something to look into.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And like I said, I do know Mr. Moran's working on it. Those are really great suggestions, and I know those are things that I'm sure they can do.
And you'll share our comments.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're a good comment.
Yeah.
Can I come up?
Yep.
It's very apropos that we're in this area. Quite a while back, I had brought up, I asked the question, why kids only get maybe 5 minutes of running over the main line. And I was told that it's because we do a lot of computer stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I would like to know why the majority of the library time is spent on the computer instead of at least half and half. You know, what are the kids learning about stuff from the library? Or, and you know, that would be a good time to talk about classic books for the kids. I'm sure half of them don't know the Helen Keller and Tom Sawyer, that kind of thing, because their noses are always in the computer. They're doing enough of that all day long. So I'd like to see maybe half the time on the computer and the rest of the time discussing some books or their legal books to make their choices. I mean, just a suggestion, but I think it's a valid thing.
Would Mrs. Fink, or Ms. Fink be able to come and just share with us, kind of like some of the other staff does, like a presentation? Not even a presentation, but just share with us what, what that timeline looks like. And I know it's gonna be different for each grade. Obviously, you're not gonna expect a full report from kindergarten, first grader, and even a second grader in that level.
Just knock on the door right there. She's not here.
Oh, is she in there?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure she's probably getting ready for the next season.
I would say this, Mrs. Brendan, since this was something that was brought up when I sat where Dr. Berryman was, in looking through our digital citizenship work that we began with the high school pushing down, some of that work that I know Mrs. Fink does is geared towards digital citizenship here at the elementary school, and I'm not sure that without a full year in effect taking a look at it, she may be front-loading digital citizenship now to have more time with books later in the school year. So I'm not sure how they offset, but that's something that we can absolutely take a look at and report back on. Share that information.
I just,
Because
I
I
know
hear-
reading is very important, and some of the kids, my granddaughter, one, struggles a little bit with reading comprehension. And I just think that we have a little more time
Yeah.
and more books to discuss, put more interest into
Yeah.
it, so that they want to read the book.
Sure. No, I certainly understand that. So, yeah, we can do that.
I appreciate it. That's all me.
I know something that I have thought about, and I know I think it's gonna help you talking myself a few months ago about, I know that there are security issues and reasons and things, but if there are parents that want to come in and have fun with their children, a way that we can kind of get that to happen.
I was told that you can't do that, however, you can pick your child up, take them to lunch, and give them back on time.
Oh, you can do that?
You can pick up your child from school at any time.
Well, you can. Okay, that's like,
But for lunch, and like, get them, take them to home.
so if I want to do that, I can do that instead of coming in.
Correct.
What if there's, what if there's a long line at McDonald's?
Well, then you're
Have
okay.
to-
And I can't get them back in time? Is that gonna be a tardy?
Have a picnic.
So that's an option. To me, that would be a,
A better option,
A
maybe
better
that's
option.
the best option.
Yeah.
They probably like that better than you sitting in the cafeteria.
they might. It gets,
So maybe that
it
should
gets
get
awful
when it
loud in
gets
the
loud, and then
cafeteria.
come get them,
Yeah.
maybe eat in the car.
Well, it's, my mom used to come in, because they used to allow,
Yeah,
they
you
used to
said,
allow it.
yeah.
But,
I know COVID changed some of that.
and
If you would take them to the park, I mean, when it's a nice day out, you could easily go to the park
Yeah.
and sit there. It's really close.
Yeah.
That would maximize your time.
pick up
Yeah,
the
how
doors
about
on
that?
your way.
I know. I'm thinking, because sometimes that makes, McDonald's can have a long line. Like,
Yeah, at lunchtime.
I mean, we don't have much here to offer in Littlestown. Subway, Favela.
Right?
Is there any other new business?
Dunkin'.
Steve? No?
I don't have anything else.
I'll be part of it. Carrie?
Judy?
Just happy Thanksgiving,
Yes.
everybody.
Same to you as
Enjoy
well.
your holiday.
Yep.
Very happy Thanksgiving. Oh, there's Miss Fink. She's just a minute too late. We were gonna be asked some questions, before we went off the record, but.
Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone.
Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.